used to be, that would have been an interactive cutscene previously, and I wish it would have been fun to have it there. A little bit of interactivity there rather than just watching Lara just like retarded, missing all of her shots, which she literally cannot miss with otherwise. You can't miss in this game, she doesn't miss. It's inhuman. Wait until you see her shooting spiders at long distance.
Damn, it's too small. Only Lara can use it now. Until I kill her. Even that won't unbind the artifact. We're taking on water. Damn it! We'll pick this up again later. I'm very pleased to see you again, Lara. This specimen jar offers little in the way of amusement, so I've grown fond of watching Amanda suffer the effects of sharing your interests.
Jacqueline Nathan, you just don't know when to die.
A trait we have in common.
It was you who told Amanda about Avalon.
Our time is short, so choose your questions carefully.
What do you know about my mother?
The Deus you and she found in Nepal, it's part of a travel network, so to speak. It took your mother to Avalon.
My father thought Avalon was below, but that's Niflheim. What's the Norse connection?
Ah, Richard found the wrong Norse underworld. Your mother didn't go to Niflheim. She went to Helheim.
Where is it?
I will tell you where it is, one day. But when that day comes, you'll need Thor's hammer to get inside. Perhaps you'll have better luck finding it than your father did.
What do you mean?
Your answer is on the west coast of Thailand. 7 parallel.
Here's where the story starts its decline. First, we have the resurrection of Jacqueline Natler, who is frankly a ridiculous character to start with. She's a woman who's meant to have been 7.5 feet tall, who was the head of a corporation at Anniversary. This is it's just so ridiculous. It makes me upset. It's just like, why would you resurrect such a ridiculous character? Just don't. Why try and tie Anniversary with any of this to start with? It's a waste of time. And frankly, the whole of the story is ruined by the fact that Natler's in it. Because Natler is ridiculous. Friendly moment. Ouch. Full ship upending. But you're just meant to basically climb up this here. It's another variation of the climbing puzzle. Usually we're meant to be climbing up, but I think it's previously the floor. Although why there's a ladder built into the floor is quite beyond me. Anyway, Natla. In the end of Anniversary, if you haven't watched previously, you dunk her into a whole bunch of lava after a very tedious fight, and that's that. And I'd have quite liked that. Should have been where it stayed. She's a very silly villainess. Well, at least she's female, so you know, continues the proto-feminist themes in this game. But there we are. Really? Really? If you're slightly at an angle against the vertical, she'll choose to jump sideways rather than upwards. Anyway, that's absurd. I'm not really sure Amanda deserved an emotion that much, although she sort of redeemed herself towards the end of the game, in my opinion. Natla doesn't. And Natla gets her comeuppance in the DLC, which I can't play because I have an Xbox 360. Why this is not available for any other platform is quite beyond me, but it's one of those exclusive fortunate thingies which I really, really hate. Excellent. Take this now. Grab it. Thank you. And that is the end of the first level. Anyway, this is where I'm going to finish the set, sort of. These sets are going to be extremely long because each level is extremely long. I could try breaking each level up if you want. Just post if you want afterwards. I think we'll go with jungle pants. I'll go with submachine guns. When I get in, I'll quit before we see the first cutscene. Actually, I don't think I can. I think I'll have to quit after the first cutscene is played. But Thailand is my favourite level in this game. It's really pretty great looking. And it's one of the few levels that has good music. After the Amanda's ship, and there's a brief burst of melody and general goodness, the soundtrack very much goes downhill as far as good themes go. Also noticed, by the way, that they've moved backwards from the idea of the monomyth, which spawned all the other myths, to the idea that the monomyth is effectively the Norse mythology, because in this, everything is Norse. You're finding Mjolnir. The implication in legend was that the King Arthur legend...
None of the ruins are visible from down here.
Screw you, young lady.
And if Father did explore this site, I see no sign of it yet.
I still don't see how Thailand is connected to Vikings, or ruins under the Meta. Hell, even Avalon for that matter.
Helheim's it. Various myths use different names, but they all apply to the same remnants of the ancient world.
One of those remnants is still alive. I would hate to be Amanda if Natla ever gets free.
I would hate to be any of us.
Okay, this is Thailand. Here she is wearing her trousers. Same ship, same principle, same sharks, but this is where I shall stop. I hope you've enjoyed it. Any suggestions? The audio balance I tried to correct. The audio delay, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. I thought I found something that would fix it, but it didn't. More comments appreciated, and thank you for watching.